This is Black Views, bringing you the Black news. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today, my subject will be on the ranting of Mr. Boyce Watkins here. Mr. Boyce Watkins here. And basically, I wanted you to hear this rant because it sound like a motherfucking liar. It sound like somebody that did something wrong and they're trying to flip it back on you and manipulate your emotions to believe that, well, to distract you from your scent and to make you feel bad about what you think you saw or what you think you know. I'm going to play this rant and then I will comment on it by Mr. Boyce Watkins himself. And yes, I have on my Kevin Samuels suit today.
For this Asian man, 40 something, and and at the end of the day, when people ask me, well, what about Wu? What about Charles Wu? You work for this Asian man.
Now, just already know the Asian man is Mr. Wu, who basically used Mr. Watkins as a puppet. Okay, Mr. Watkins was the gatekeeper to the community because he swore that he was teaching the community about financial business. So Mr. Wu was providing him with all the pamphlets, the system, the learning system, and put it like this: Mr. Watkins was getting his answers and his information from Mr. Wu, and so Mr. Watkins was like the doorkeeper, and then the black people, he was selling it to the black people. But I want you to hear what Mr. Watkins has to say.
Oh, this Asian man done killed your credibility, Doc. I'm like, fuck you. If I had no credibility with you before this happened, then
So if the Asian man comes out and say that basically he's using black people and he's selling them dreams, and so black people see this and then they say, hey, Mr. Boyce, what's going on with that? He's saying, fuck you. That's what he's saying. Basically, instead of saying that, hey, I made a mistake, we need to rectify the situation. Let me get back with Mr. Wu. Let me figure out what's going on. No, he says, fuck you, because he know the whole time he was part of the plan. So it's just fuck you. You see what I'm saying? So he wants to try to manipulate you into thinking that, well, if you don't believe me all this time you've been lying. Let's finish the rant.
you don't even need to be here. Why would you even listen to me? Why are you here? I don't want you here. I want you to go. Like you have no place here.
So now he's saying that since you caught him in a lie and you caught him stealing and just selling you shit. Now it's like, hey, what are you here for? Damn. But it's almost like a female that cheats on you, and then she just says, well, damn. Well, if you don't like it, why would you here anyway if you think I'm a cheater after she cheated on you? If you think I'm just so disgusting like that, then I don't even know why you're with me. And that's what Mr. Boykin sounds like. He sounds like a bitch that's cheated, and now she's trying to work her way out of the situation.
Like, why would you listen to a lying-ass nigga who's just on the internet talking shit? Like, if that's who I am and that's what you think I am, then fuck you, go away, and be somewhere else.
And what's so diabolical about this is that he's talking to black people. He's talking to black people that spent money on his programs, that spent money on his classes, that spent time listening to him. And so now, like I said, once again, he wants to flip the situation. So he's just gonna start talking to you, black people, any kind of way. He wouldn't do this to any other group. He will have total respect for all other groups. But because he knows black people don't have shit and can't do shit, this is how he talks to you. After he's been caught. And so instead of just saying, hey, I made bad decisions with who I did business with. Perhaps I made the bad decision, and I apologize. No. Instead of that, fuck you. But if you think that I'm the cheater and the liar, that I've been lying to you, and I have been lying to you, fuck you. This is a guilt trip. Now, this is the man that just got married. It's supposed to be a man of integrity. He wants to help the children and listen to them.
If somebody else can give you better information or can give you better guidance, then by all means, let me make a list of recommendations for you because I don't care.
Now he doesn't care. He doesn't care. There are people that give you better information out here. There are people that's not going to take your money and give you junk. But once again, he's so diabolical. He's such a piece of shit that he has to try to make you feel like you did something wrong by listening to him.
I gain nothing from influencing somebody who is going to lose faith in everything we've talked about because you saw me working with an Asian guy. Seriously.
Now he tries to flip it and say, because you saw me working with an Asian guy. Not just an Asian guy. It's someone that tried to defraud black people. He went and on the video and said that he sells dreams. This stuff doesn't really work. And listen to this guy. He throws the guilt on you, the people that bought him, that bought his service, the people that listened to him, the people that believed that what he was saying was correct because he has a doctorate in economics. So you would believe that he knew what he was talking about, and the whole time he's like, no, I didn't, because I'm working with an Asian guy. This has nothing to do with you working with an Asian guy. This is all guilt trip. This is all bullshit. You know this has to do with you defrauding Black America. It has nothing to do with the Asian guy. But you're so diabolical that you're going to try to throw that in there because you know we have an anti-Asian hate bill. You want to try to slide that up under there with your own people to throw them under the bus because you're a piece of shit, Boyce Watkins. Yes, you are. You are a piece of natural-born shit. And look at your beard. I mean, your goatee. It looks like shit.
Seriously, I have done 10,000 videos, 10,000 articles over a 20-year period, and you're focused on one moment. It took one situation to somehow crumble all the credibility that you have built up in your head. Well, then
he wants you to forget about what you know and what you saw and what you heard. He's trying to reshape you into giving you the guilt trip. Like, well, fuck you then.
You was a shady nigga anyway. So go.
Now you're a shady nigga. You see? You're a shady nigga. Look how he tries to flip this on you, black man, black woman. You took the time to purchase his product. You took the time to listen to his lectures or whatever the hell he's trying to teach you, and he got caught. He got caught lying. He got caught working with someone that doesn't care about black people, and he's mad because he knows that he was the gatekeeper to Black America, and he sold you out. I don't need proof. You can just listen to this rant right here. It tells you everything. God reveals. And look at his spirit.
Go away. I'm sorry. Like that to me, that's just isn't something that I can even respect. So my position on this is, look, I'm not trying to use the N-word. I do apologize for that part because I don't mean to. It comes out. I'm sorry. That's just who I am. I can't apologize for being me. But my point in all this is to say, when people keep bringing up the Charles Wu stuff, I'm sitting there looking at him like, wow.
Right, don't bring that up.
No wonder we get our asses kicked by every culture on this planet.
You see how he tries to flip it on you? You see how he's now once again he wants to degrade you as black people. He sees how now.
No wonder we are for this Asian man, 40-something, and at the end of the day, when people ask me, well, what about Wu? What about Charles Wu? You work for this Asian man. Oh, this Asian man done killed your credibility, Doc. I'm like,
oh, look at that. What the hell they calling up?
Fuck you. If I had no credibility with you before this happened, then you don't even need to be here. Why would you even listen to me? Why are you here? I don't want you here. I want you to go. Like, you have no place here. Like, what?
He's falling apart. Remember, this is your Dr. Boyce Watkins, who has a doctorate in economics. He was caught stealing from his people. He was caught misleading, defrauding. And this is his response. It's not even a apology. It's not even, hey, a misunderstanding. This is straight up. You dumbass black niggas. You getting on my nerves. I can see why you get thrown under the bus. That's what he's saying.
Why would you listen to a lying ass nigga who's just on the internet talking shit? Like, if that's who I am and that's what you think I am, then fuck you. haven't seen somebody who is going to lose faith in everything we've talked about because you saw me working with an Asian guy.
See, he keeps saying because you saw me working with an Asian guy. I mean, he has no integrity. He has no honesty. Like he understands what's really going on, but he's trying to throw it back on you and interpret it in a way to make it seem like, no, you're this is what you're doing, and that's not what people are doing. People are looking at you this way, Mr. Boyce Watkins, because you have defrauded. You have defrauded a community, and the community is mad at you. You're doing so many things in so many ways that there's so many angles that can hit you from. You're going around telling black men they should marry women with children, and now you're defrauding. Like, you got caught defrauding. Like, I mean, how many more strikes can you get on the internet? And you've been on the internet for a while, and you have made good money. You have made good money on the internet. And I'm not pocket watching, but we have to ask ourselves, how much of this money have you made from defrauding? Supposedly you had over 300,000 viewers. Subscribers. You're trying to provide some financial information, and it's defraud. And it should be brought up. The community, the black YouTube community needs to speak up, and they need to say something about this. He needs to be brought out in the open. See, when you defraud people, people should say something about it. People that are complicit are just as wrong as you.
Seriously, I have done 10,000 videos, 10,000 articles.
Why does it matter if you've done 10,000, 20,000 articles when you're a cheat?
For a 20-year period, and you're focused on one moment. It took one situation to somehow crumble all the credibility that you like. That's not that just isn't something that I can even respect. So my position on this is, look, I'm not trying to use the N-word. I do apologize.
All right, so we kind of went in the loop with the video, but that's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to pretty much respond to this rant to let you know that Dr. Boyce Watkins has fallen off, and he should not be followed. I mean, you can follow him, but his credibility is shot. I mean, he went out there, he what he's trying to do is make it sound like some Asian hate shit, and it got nothing to do with that. The Asian man was in his nature, and his nature was to try to scam and scheme off black people, because that's what they do. It's happening in Africa, it's happening here, and I'm just reporting the news. I'm not even making this up at all. I'm showing you, and I'm responding to it. So, Mr. Dr. Boyce Watkins also interacted with Kwame Brown about what? I have no idea, because they're not talking about finances, but he decided to get his fat ass involved in that conversation so he can get more notoriety. And lo, do you know, by doing that, the Most High revealed that this guy is a scam. See, this should be a lesson when you're out there doing things you're not supposed to do, and then on top of that, you get greedy and you try to capitalize off other people's success, your ass get blown out. And that's what's happening to Mr. Dr. Boyce Watkins. He has lost all credibility with black men, and bye-bye. Bye. The same way he's saying bye-bye to you, bye-bye. Get off the internet. I don't know who will be listening to someone that got caught cheating, got caught lying, and got caught defrauding the same people that he says he's here to help. And he just calls you all kinds of names and then tells you, fuck you. You don't have to listen to him because he got caught. That's a cheater. See, when a cheater gets caught, that's what he does. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. If just because this little bit thing here, it's all bullshit. Once again, this is Black Views, bringing you the black news. Today, I am in my Kevin Samuels suit. Thank you, and have a great day. Also, like and subscribe. Mash that like button. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Also, hit that little bell right there so you can get all my videos that's coming up. Because I got more stuff to talk about, more things to respond to, and I want to make sure that you get all of it because it's very important that the black community hears black news from Black Views. And have a great day.